Thank you. I actually wanted to take the floor earlier when in the middle of Senator Risa's questioning, but I didn't also want to interrupt her flow. So with the permission of the gentleman, I will just make an additional comment to something that was discussed earlier. If I may proceed.
Yes, please, Your Honor.
Thank you. Your Honor, if I recall, before we went on break, one of the topics being discussed is the same topic I raised when I took the floor a week ago. And this is about the investment of our pension funds, no? And Her Honor, Senator Risa, mentioned that her concern, like my concern, about the exposure of the funds, no, that are already in the pension fund that are supposed to be used for pensions. And His Honor will recall I asked the same question. In response to Senator Risa, the sponsor said, how would it look? What signal would it send if our own funds, our other funds are not invested? And I just wanted to react to that, Mr. President, because we do have history of funds not being taken care of. And the signal that I think is most important is the assurance to the Filipino people that their hard-earned money in the pension funds are secure. Just for the record, Your Honor, because I cannot sit here and not make a comment because it is I'll speak for myself, my solemn duty to ensure that. And let me just get my cell phone because I have notes in my cell phone. I know the circumstances are different, but I was already a senator. Senator Bong, who is sitting in front of me, was also a senator. And I'm looking for Senator Jinggoy because I am about to read something. 2006. That quotes Senator Jinggoy. This is on the Senate website dated October 5, 2006. Bata pa tayo nun, Bong. Jinggoy blames Palas for not saving RSBS. Opposition stalwart Senator Jinggoy Ejercito Estrada yesterday blamed the Arroyo administration for neglecting the welfare of military pensioners and failing to rescue the beleaguered Armed Forces of the Philippines Retirement and Separation Benefit System, RSBS. I won't go into details, Your Honor. I know the circumstances are very different. I will not waste His Honor's time. This was based on a PD, and I think it was just the Chief of Staff who will make this whole decision. So I understand that there are a lot of safety measures already in this measure. There's a board of director, there will be COA and many others. But I just want His Honor to understand that it is still our job to ask these questions and to analyze it and to find our comfort level on how we can give whatever assurance we can give to our people that yung pinaghirapan nilang pension, kasi this is really the worst. Like, nag-retire ka na, you're going to have to rely now on the money you put in over the last 20, 30 years that you were still able-bodied and working. So it's our job to be able to assure them. So I just, again, I'm reacting to the signaling that I feel is equally, if not more important, that we give the assurance to the people that in as much as this fund, we do hope, and we do hope that it will be produce the positive results that we want. But the pension funds may not, it is our humble position that the pension funds need not have additional exposure. I do not have the amount of funding that GSIS or SSS have already made in Land Bank and DBP. But what I do know is for PhilHealth, they already have 75 billion in Land Bank and DBP. And that is equivalent to the contribution of Land Bank and DBP to the Maharlika Fund. So to say that they will not have the positive exposure, if it is positive, is not correct because their investment in land bank and DBP will also yield positive results for them. And if it is negative, it will also yield negative results. So the position we take, and we will put this forward during the period of amendment, is that wag na nilang dagdagan kasi they will benefit naman through their investments in land bank and DBP. So that, Mr. President, is our manifestation during this time. Thank you.
Thank you. Your point is well taken.
We're good, thank you.
Thank you very much, dear colleague, Senator Pia. Next to propound the questions. Oh, okay. Session suspended for just half a minute. The interpolator will use the toilet break.